Hi guys, this is going to be a little bit weird because as you can tell, I'm in my car right now. It's raining and I don't feel like getting out, but I had a client that was asking about Google and verifying their website. And so I thought I'll just go ahead and do a quick screen share video and help maybe some other people out, not just that client. So let me go ahead and hop into the back end of my website. The very first thing that you're going to want to do if you're a Squarespace user is connect Google to your account. That automatically verifies the account, this website, and automatically shows Google that your site exists. So to do that, you simply go on the left-hand side here and you're going to click Settings. Then you are going to click Connected Accounts. You're going to simply look for, after you hit Connect Account, you're going to look for Google. It's a Google Search Console. That's all that you have to do. Once you click on it, it's going to ask you to connect to your Gmail account or your Google account. If you're like me, you have several, so make sure that you're attaching yourself to the account that you really want to be able to manage your website from. So make sure it's kind of a primary account and not one that you don't check very often. Once that is completed, then you can go into Google Webmasters, which is just google.com/webmasters. You can click on Search Console, and you will be logged in to hopefully your Google account. I'm actually in a client, so let me click over to mine. And your website will already be verified if you've connected it to your website the way that I just showed you. You'll automatically be in here attached to that email address, that Gmail account. But you can click on the main menu, click Search Property, and find the URL for your website that you want to kind of check. Here's where you can check your overview, your performance, but this is also where you need to do a very important step for your website. You need to have Google crawl your website. So it's basically kind of where Google sends its robots and they just kind of crawl the whole back end of your website. They learn every bit of it. They are going to be checking for those keywords and for links, whether links are broken or they're actually active. They're going to look for your alt text tagging. So all of those amazing things that you want Google to see that you've done with your Squarespace site, because Squarespace makes it so easy to kind of lay out that groundwork SEO stuff. So you want Google to be able to see it and appreciate it. By the way, if you haven't done those groundwork SEO steps, then you need to before you do any of this, it's very, very important that you make sure that your groundwork SEO is done and that your site is in good standing before you tell Google to crawl it, because you don't want it to crawl a site that's not worthy of being crawled. If you need help with that, you can go to my website, which is just imbym.com for Internet Marketing by Jen Maher. And at the very bottom of my website, there is a link that you can click on, which will take you to Squarespace's support about increasing your site's visibility. They walk you through every step. If you don't feel like reading and don't want to do that, you can simply schedule a coaching call with me, and you and I can get through probably the entire groundwork SEO in one coaching call. So it'll be super easy. After that is done, you can have Google crawl your site in two ways. The first way is by doing a URL inspection, which is just basically going up here and putting the URLs for each individual page or for your entire website and having them inspect it to make sure that there are no missing links or broken links. That's the way that you would do it if you only have maybe one URL for one primary URL domain that you're using. So if you, like for me, I actually have 3 or 4 different domains that are pointing all to one website. So in that case, I'm going to want to upload a sitemap. Squarespace makes it unbelievably easy to upload a sitemap because they create it for you and they constantly update it. So I am a big believer in updating my website as often as possible. So I will go through and maybe change content on a certain page, or if you're a blogger, definitely that's important. But if I create a new page, or I remove a page, or I find mistakes that I want to edit, any of those types of things, every time I make those changes, Google automatically updates my sitemap for me. So I just need to come in here every so often and make sure that Google is recrawling my sitemap so they know the new version versus my old version. The way that Squarespace makes it easy with your sitemap, they already have it ready to go. All you have to do in this area is it's already going to have your domain name, your URL right here. All you have to type is sitemap.xml. That's it. I hit submit, And now it's submitting the sitemap to Google. They're going to, it's successfully submitted. It may take, a few hours or maybe even a couple of days for Google to search your entire site. But then you can come back here and check and see if there are any errors. So they may say, oh, there's a broken link on this page or something like that. And that kind of gives you the opportunity to fix things that Google sees might be wrong. So hopefully this helps you guys. It's just one of the things that I love so much about Squarespace is they make it so easy for end users to be able to update, manage, kind of take care of that groundwork SEO and make our sites visible on Google. After your site's in good standing with Google and the other search engines, really the only thing that will help your SEO after this point is just good old-fashioned traffic and backlinking. Google themselves said that 90% of good search engine optimization is backlinking and traffic. So try to encourage as much traffic to your website as possible. You basically be sharing those URLs and those links all the time on social media and getting people to visit your website as much as you possibly can. For backlinking, if you can find partners that have websites also in good standing, where it makes sense that it looks like a natural fit for your business, maybe you can partner up and you can share each other's URLs on your website to kind of help with that backlinking. Anytime that Google or any of the other search engines see that a website is being used and that there's good traffic and that other people respect it enough that they're willing to backlink it to their website, all of those things really help with your search engine optimization and your site visibility. So I hope this helps. Again, if you have any problems at all, feel free to just schedule a coaching call with me and we'll get you all taken care of. Thanks a bunch and have a great day.